Jin, hello. You have been looking for me for months. I was right here. I finally wanted to ask for a link to your mods. Most ones with perks. Thank you for streaming. My mod with the perks. Do you mean it takes one to know one? In which case I can get the link for you. There's also Imperial factions, but it's limited to the Mages Guild, the Thieves Guild, and the Fighters Guild. So that might not be the one. Yep. That's the one for It Takes One to Know One, where if you join a faction and if the favored skill of that faction reach a certain level, then you get perks. But you need to be in the faction and your skill need to match with the faction's more important skills. It might be the one. If it's not the one, it might be Imperial factions that adds perks for the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Thieves Guild only. And the two are compatible because they're actually not, they don't work the same way. And if that's still not it, then you might be thinking of a much older mod that I don't use anymore myself, called Class Ability. I think it was the one that had perks that cost 0.5k points or 2 points. That doesn't sound like any of the three mods. I've given them to you in from the most recent to the oldest. What are the perks that you buy? I can't think of one of my mod, and it might be a different one, but even then I can't think of it. You just had some mod that had about 700 perks? You sure? But not one of mine. What mod adds 700 perks? We have an achievement mod, but when you fulfill one of the achievements, you don't get... Oh, yes, 4NM. Yes. Of course. I was thinking it was one of my mods. 4NM gameplay overhaul. That's the one. There you go. There you go. That's the last link. Thanks, Alondro. Thanks. And 4NA is fully compatible with my mods. Like, I made them to work together. Whew. Thanks, Alondro. I was a million miles away because I thought it was one of my mods. Of course, I'm slightly hurt. No, deeply hurt. It's not one of my mods. Come on, take me to Telmora. At least I know I need to wait 4 hours, maybe 3 hours to get enough magicka to attempt casting the spell again. Do not have enough magicka. What do you mean it's 50? I know what you're thinking. I really should invest in my mysticism skill, shouldn't I? And you know, there's the captain looking at me like, what is she doing there? Staring out into the ocean for a whole day. Oh, come on. Just let me teleport already. No, the boat doesn't take me to Telmora or Dagenfell. I looked at that first. That was my first plan. However, I'm fairly certain that from Telmora, I will be able to go to Dagenfell. Oh no, she sells fish. You sell fish, don't you? She sells fish. Yes, Sadrith Mora will have that. But also, I don't have enough money for both. Especially with my companions. There were some killer mud crab skins. It sell parts to traders or sinking in tavern. You get gold to depends how much. So here's the one you want. It was a lazy git. Sorry. The one to play ish. The one to play the loot in inns is called Bardic Inspiration. If you look on the Nexus, you'll find it easily. Bardic Inspiration. Kill the mud crab skin, it sells part to traders. The one where you kill the mud crab and you can skin them is called Ashfall. They are all mods by Murlord. Like you just look at you look for Murlord and you can pretty much download everything. You'll be sorted. But Ashfall is the one where when you kill a creature, you skin it for its scales, its fur, its felt, and the meat, and you can cook the meat and all that thing. The one where you play music is Bardic Inspiration. And or Alchemy Took Time. This one is called not Enhanced Alchemy. Alchemical Knowledge. I think. Alchemical Knowledge. Russian translation. No, that's Alchemical Knowledge. Yes. There you go. And generally speaking, if you go on my blog, you will find characters. So there's, for example, Midnabi, this character that uses all these mods, and they will be listed there with a link to each of them. And there are different characters. That would explain why you never saw me. Thank you so much for the follow. All right. We are in Dagenfell. I want to talk to Ayas. Mousy. There, I can't have you following me. It's going to be too messy. Anthony, you are also going to stay put. Julian, you can come with me. Oh, it's not even that late. All right, let's get a room. I really like this Dagenfell mod. Even the inn is locked. That makes no sense. The other door to the inn. This one is open. Yeah, have a look on the blog. There's Midnabi, one of the more recent characters that I created there, with a mod list, with goals and handicaps for that character. There is the Fallen Paladin or Crusader that I'm quite keen to try. And before that, I had the Stoic Spearman. There's quite a few of them. That could be useful. Am I wearing a skirt? I am not. How expensive are you? Very expensive. That makes sense. That makes sense. But wait, I have One of those. That's all you give me for it? Hang on, wait a second. Mousy is carrying a whole bunch of things. Where did I leave you, Mousy? Mousy? I love handicap in games. The more survival and realism, the better, especially with a game like Morrowind. It was just special to me when I was 17 or so when it came out. I'm with you 100%. I like it too. And especially have a look at all the mods from Merlord. You might enjoy Ultimate Fishing that I also have for this character. And again, when you catch... Oh, that's how I was catching the crabs, by the way. Ultimate Fishing. You saw that. Good. And for me, having handicap and reducing the scope for a character really made a huge difference. That I can sell. That I can sell. That I'd like to keep. It made a huge difference because I would create my character and I would go and do the same thing with every new character. And it became a chore, really. And so when I said, this character will not join the Fighters Guild or the Thieves Guild and only do House Telvanni and the Mages Guild, suddenly I didn't have so much to do, but obviously still plenty. And it makes the character feel more unique. Yes, Ultimate Fishing by Merlord. The link is also on my blog. Right. So, let me sell you stuff. This is valuable, right? It's pretty valuable. Come on. And in exchange, I want one of those skirts that fortifies my magicka. And I'm still selling for too much, in fact. Yes! So my magicka goes from 66 to 85. I will check it all in the morning, and the best part is a friend started to play it again and we are setting to mod it. Nice. I really wanted a room for the night. Can you do that? Bed. Yes. Thank you. I think that's my room. Maybe not. If not, that's my room. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be my room because that takes me elsewhere.
Can you go up in?
Come on, lock 15. It's not even that hard. Now, if I'm allowed to use the bed, I'm not. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be my bedroom, but I make it this. This is my bedroom. I can't seem to get Ultimate Fishing to work. It's either an in-game skill issue or an out-of-game skill issue. Do you get any warning in your MWSC log? That would be the first thing. And is your problem that you can never catch a fish? If that's your problem, then you want to go in the MCM menu of Ultimate Fishing and tick the... I forgot the name. Do I have it here? I will have it here. Easy hook mode. I was not able to catch a fish without that. like not able to catch. You could catch a fork. You can sometimes when you fish. Yes, because that's the easiest. Try with the easy hook mode. It's still not completely easy. If you're too slow, you're gonna miss the fish. I use it. I don't use the cheat mode because I have pride, okay? No, not too much. So, but it really could be that your game and your mode is working just fine. It's just it's really hard. We're going to rest until 9 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the morning. We're very thirsty and very hungry. Not a problem. I'm sure our hostess has something for us, like a hot meal. Thank you. Feeling much better already. We keep training in alchemy. We'll pray. Ashlander theology to 21. Nice. Use the option. It's going to make things a lot easier just catching the fish. And then once you have caught a fish, you want to press and hold your left mouse. Wow, elegant. You want to press the... But now I'm okay now. I sold things. Am I okay? Yeah, I sold things. So when the fish is going away, you want to hold the left mouse button to reel it in. However, you have that gauge, and if the line becomes too stretched or tense, it snaps. So you want to hold the button until the fish is reeled in, but then let it go before the line snaps. That's it. And then the second bar shows the fish fatigue, which is just an indication of how long you have to keep fishing. Do not want to ask 100 questions. Will you have this video on when the stream finishes? I just started watching and I would like to see it all if you are. Yes, it stays on Twitch. I think it stays a couple of weeks on. And then after that, I cut up the stream into multiple episodes and I put these on YouTube. So it will be eventually on YouTube, but essentially I make the episodes faster than they're on YouTube. So Twitch will be there. And then YouTube, if you want the whole Midnabi thing, it's on YouTube from the beginning up to, I think we're on episode 30 or something. And the very beginning of Midnabi's adventure was 100% centered on Ashfall, Guar Whisperer, Ultimate Fishing, because we were just learning to survive in the world. What is the time? Oh crap, I think I rested for too long. Yes. That's not the house I wanted to go in. This is the one. Please don't be still locked. Yes, hello. Honey, how are you? Hi, cat people. Some people say they're from elsewhere, but they never say where. No problem. Yes, it is all on YouTube. And I think there's like maybe 1,000 Morrowind videos. And it's not a flex or a brag. It's just I've been playing it for a long time, so there's a lot. All right, you remember here we have a conflict between Sheogorath, Groove of the North, but also Dagenfell, Northern something, and Ayers. Bottom line, that's what I was telling you about completely changing a cell. The original house in vanilla is here. And so my mod added this trapdoor here that is in the house. However, because Sheogorath, Grove of the North, which is a Love-I mod, shifted things around, it's not here anymore. So any mod, I mean there's only one to my knowledge, any mod that adds anything in the original cell is not reachable unless you decide to fly through the walls, as I'm doing now. Hello, Mazara. Cliff races that shoot lightning bolts. What do you think? Yay or nay? What do you think, chat? Yay or nay? Cliff races that shoot lightning bolt. I'm gonna go with maybe. Space Duck, tu t'es promené dans la rue et je suis encore live. Oui, oui, parce que j'ai commencé très tard. Nay, I'm glad we agree. All right. Joint Plantation has felt our wrath. Mwahaha. Well done, Midnabi. My curse has affected the land and haunt anything the two legs touch. It is glorious. Speak to me when you wish to give the edge. Yes, I do want stronger flame, but you are most deserving of a new power for all you have done for me and for the animals, and I will give you this power based on how you have acted throughout our journey. If you have shown the compassion of the scrib, I will give you a power that will give you a greater mastery over animals. If you have shown the rage of the wolf, however, I will give you the power to frighten and toss your foes in disarray. Mercy has been your tenet, and I have learned something from you. My rage, my agitation, it is a folly. I have been too brash, too quick to anger, too malevolent. Midnabi, you have taught me what it is to feel compassion again. I give that power to you. Thank you. Now go with the piece of ice, but first give me the stronger flames. Thank you. Do you have another task? Full power, you have granted my blessing. My only task for you is to protect animals wherever you go. Ox and wombat, Midnabi. Ox and wombat. We have fulfilled Ias's will. So what is the power that is given me? The piece of Ias. Ooh, command creature for a good long time. That is good. Cliff races are supremely annoying. I'm more a fan of new villages instead of replacers of existed one. Yeah. That too. Again, that's what I said before. If you're going to overhaul existing ones, preserve the vanilla layout and build around it. Don't trash it, not caring about how many mods are going to be broken because of it. And I'm not saying that because in this case it happens to be a mod that I worked on. But you know, it's silly. And I know as a modder, it's just not possible to account for every mod in existence and to make everything compatible. But make an effort. If it's just a question of how you design the mod to prevent incompatibility, then do it. It's not that hard. You can come with me, Mousy. And Avni. Me. Let me equip all my personality stuff. Let's talk, you and me. There you go. Now you love me. That will teach you some manners. Okay. Well, I'm pretty pleased we have completed Ias's... That was my little disclaimer. I have done, before the stream, to travel back to my yurt and empty my inventory of things I don't need. I didn't go to the shops to sell things. I just emptied the stuff that I don't need. I took a few healing potions, a lot of poison that I'm probably going to use a lot. Make sure Julian was not carrying any extra. Picked up Julan, Mousy, and Avni, and traveled back to Ald Daedroth. Now, Ald Daedroth is where we need to go to become Nerevarine of the Ahemusa. I've been there before. I've been there, and even with Julian, we just couldn't do it. Like, there's two beefy Nords clad in their super duper armor with their two-handed weapons of death, and I just couldn't do it. Which is why I decided to focus on the Moroctong, and we did the Hortator quests, or at least some of them. I'm not 100% sure we are done with the Telvanni Hortator. I should talk with Master Arian just to be sure. But it's time to do this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I believe everything is set. I don't have a lot of magicka because I actually had, and that's good, I had just enough to learn teleport to Nizis. So that's one more teleportation spell that we cannot use currently, but we just might. Normally, there is no problem. The first few rooms have been cleared. Unless I ran away and they followed me. But that was a long time ago. Surely, by now, they went back to where they belong. Even the first time we were here, you may remember that there are a bunch of ordinators
Keep
in
an
there.
eye out for toads. They're
Yes.
way smarter than anyone gives them credit for. They're
Right.
scheming.
Thanks, Ayus, for this. So they are ordinators there, and they're fighting with the enemies. Yes, King, those are the teleport spells from Magicka Expanded. I have collected a few now, which is good because we don't use the Sill Striders, but Magicka is not my strong suit. Yeah, let's have a weapon on, maybe. So I was able to proceed thanks to the ordinators, essentially. Apparently I was not in... Oh, crap. What do we have? Something that responds, I think. I didn't know they respond. And you might be thinking, yeah, it's a golden saint. Get the soul, get the soul. We do not approve of using Sill Striders. We also do not approve of trapping souls. Hey, Marks, you're first. Congratulations. And welcome on in. Alright, so apart from things that respawn, I think we're fine. Are the spells distributed randomly? Yes. And maybe no, not... No, that means I thought of you. That's what it means. I care. Hey, Detail, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I got distracted. In fact, completely lost because Mark says there's just hate between. Oh crap, those are the bad ones. I hear them. Let me go. Who's fighting them? Ordinators? Mousy is fighting them? I quick saved. Oh crap. This is not how I wanted to proceed. Then again, I don't think it's Mousy. They might be fighting with ordinators. Let's have poison. Because everybody else is here. There's a golden saint here. A dead... Does this guy look like a vampire to you? With the eyes? And there's a dead ordinator over there. Those are the nasty ones. No, Julian, don't do that, Julian. Let Mousy tank. Okay, GT's down.
There is no escape.
There isn't. What are you fighting? A what? A rat. Well done. I think I should quick save here because that guy I couldn't kill before. Okay, let's pause and let me catch up with the chat. No, it was not about deceiving you. It was like I can't help if somebody has said first before you. That's beyond my control. But it goes to show that to me, you're always first, no matter what people say or do before. All right, this part is cleared. I did not manage to make it this far last time, so this is promising. Let's maybe heal a little bit. You asked for an update for Magic Expanding. Yeah, there is a TR update that adds teleportation spells to the major towns on the mainland. But you're right, I haven't seen one for Province Cyrodiil or Skyrim House of the Nord. Where are you going, Julian? You just insulting people? There's one here. Do I still have poison on my mace? I do. Oh, there's two of them. If it's only two of them, maybe we can do it. That's the last room. Oh wow, I'm so good at sneaking. Or they don't care. Oh, they're just drinking. Oh, because loot strike.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Well, what do we have here? Do you have your invitation? Are you a player of the game or one of the game pieces or a humble spectator? I don't know, you want to dance? Dance with your partner, swing the axe and mace, rough and tumble, the spice of life and death. Don't you understand? Do you want to die like a farmer? I don't want to die like anything. How about that? I feel maybe I should talk to the scamp. The scamp is probably going to be... Yes, of course. Of course, he's got the... Meow, of course. You look amazing. Ludistrike, shall we talk? Want a drink, buddy? Got anything you want? So long as it's a Sujamma. I don't have that. I don't want it. Right. Farmers die extra much? I don't know. I'm not sure. Tell me about yourself. You're the Khajiit. Oh, that's right. Uh-huh. Your tail looks fine. Yeah, we're friends now. And I even got a journal update. Hey, Lustidrike. Want more moon sugar, of course, because you're Khajiit. Ooh, no orc, no orc. Is a Khajiit. That's not exactly a trade, though, is it? If I had moon sugar, you would share a secret with me? Hang on.
Dance with your partner. Swing the axe and mace.
Did I imagine the moon sugar? No. let's talk. I have moon sugar for you. There you go. Know something you'd like. Put it under his pillow for the sugar fairy. Right. Right. This pillow? That pillow? I think this is it. Gumble buddy. How fun. Extra agility, intelligence, personality, and luck. But we lose some, not as much. Endurance. Okay, so. Right. I'm afraid I need to kill all of you guys. Because you're cultist. And I don't think this place will be deemed safe until we've killed all of them. Were you summoned, or do you come of your own free will? It hardly matters. The party is open to all, but make sure you pay your respect to the host and grab a drink from Lustidrake, owner over in the corner. Then feel free to mingle with the other guests to join the dancing, chancing throng. I believe this one's is a gold mask, our party crashers. Oh yes, the ordinators. But all are welcome to the Mad God Mask of Bellicose Bowl. If you want to be a player, then you want to play with me. Go ahead, you're the guest. You make the first move. You're not a player? Just, I'm supposed to attack her first. Alright. Everybody is behind me. Meow.
You will suffer greatly.
Oh, that's a lot of poison.
Great honor.
I'm so sorry, Khajiit. I think you have to die too.
You in.
There. And I think now the place has been cleared of all enemies. Do I have anything to see better? A light spell? A little bit of night eye? I have a tiny bit of night eye on me. It's better. Alright. Let's see what you were wearing. Something enchanted we take. Something enchanted we take. The rest is not very interesting. What about you, Khajiit? I'm taking the cat ears just in case. We might need them. We might give them to Julian. Car Alber. Everybody's got a Crimson Despair amulet, apparently. And this one was fighting with the Golden Saint. These bows are incredibly valuable. Yeah, they were all fighting with the Golden Saints. No. Golden Saint. Yeah, we have a Golden Saint gauntlet. That's medium armor. That's for me. Excellent armor rating. Some reflection. Is it better than a superior adamantium bracer? The armor rating is not as good, but I like the enchantment. That I don't care for. I don't want to copy anyone's style, but I was thinking Mage Killer Spear of Training. Ooh. I was thinking maybe Julian would like them. A dead warlock. Okay, not a vampire then. A dead ordinator. In the real shield, the armor rating 90, that's pretty good. I've had for a long time the Dragonborn shield that has worse AR, so I guess we're switching things up. Pauldron is 90. In the real armored robe, 90 as well. I'll take the Ebony Mace. My current armor is 81, so I should take one of these. It looks pretty cool. It's a bit of a bummer that it has the tribunal colors. But that's okay because I got my robes on top of it. So we're fine. I don't think Julian will appreciate wearing that. What are my pauldrons? See? Unfortunately, these are better. Ordinators are just going to hate me double for wearing those. They don't show too much under my robes. It's okay, right? It's fine. We're fine. Okay. You would not believe the trouble I had the last time I was here. We didn't open the chest. Because we don't want to. We don't loot. And the sooner we can get out of a Daedric ruin, the better. We don't like the Daedra too much. Okay. We are now going back to the Ahemusa, where normally we will be named Nerevarine. Normally. And I suppose I can go back to the Oshilaku as well. It was this way, right? No, that way. Nothing as useful as a boat to get us there. I still have my little belt. Don't the Velothi worship the Daedra? Yes, the good Daedra. So Azura, Beothia, good, nah. And Mephala? Azura, Mephala, Beothia, I think. But that was a shrine to Sheogorath. What is it? A bat, a cliff racer. No, you just like to shout angry things. It's okay, Julian. Express yourself. While we're moving, we'll heal. And things are so quiet around here. I think I can manage a sip of coffee. That was so easy. Poolboy John, hello, welcome on in. You are just on time to see us named Nerevarine. Normally, hopefully. If things go according to plan. I see cliff racers, yes. And cliff racers see us. I think I still had some poison on my weapon, so... Yep, that was quick. Julian took a little bit of damage, but not too much, honestly. It is indeed that we haven't met with Mr. Orr just yet. We're not quite there. Now with this character we are doing the main quest, But the real interesting stuff is going to come after the main quest I have installed after the Blight, and another mod that sort of continues on the main quest. So you find out what happens to Vivek. Are you going for what? A cliff racer, a bat? Julian, chill, come back. He'll be back. He's always back. I think we're nearly there. Yes, I can see the Ahemusa. I have this lovely little belt that gives me a constant levitation, so that's great. But it's only 5 points, so it's the slowest thing ever. Still, it's a lot better than having to swim in the water, or even having to walk on the water, to be honest. I think maybe one thing that I haven't done ever since we went to the Cave of the Incarnate, I haven't tried to talk to Arvesa, and I'm hoping that as I get officially recognized as the Nerevarine, I'm hoping that she'll be cool with us again. I need to talk to the wise woman, I think, here. Oh, and I should save, because I think Julian, the mod Julian, makes some edits to this part of the vanilla quest. And you never know. So we'll see. No, I have not changed that. So there we go. Are you ready to accompany me to Al Daedra? Yes. We are threatened here by many enemies on many sides. 3 years ago, our Ashcan was murdered, and the witch responsible is still nearby. We are weak and afraid to fight her. The witch is Julian's mother. I am no warrior, but I must remain with my people. She did not kill him, by the way, but it's a long story. I do not believe that Mashti Klauschibel is a threat to you. I talked to her. I used to think as you did. I remember how she was when she came to us, terribly shy, but so joyful and eager to please. I fear life has been unkind to her spirit, but until she killed Han Shashel, I did not believe she had such violence in her. Now I do not know what to think. How can you be sure she killed him? Come on. What else can I think? The evidence is piled high against her. Thank you so much, Bullboy John, for the follow. Welcome on in. Unless you know something, yeah, I do. I can prove her innocence, I think. And you cannot leave the tribe. Alright, so you don't want to accompany me? Yes, yes. Right, I have to prove her innocence.
Are you... Daedra?
No, you just told me you couldn't. Which means I think I have to pick up Julian's quest. A personal question, yes. Are you a religious person? I mean, do you worship anyone? Yes, we worship the ancestors. I see. Ashlander preserved the original Dunmeri worship of the good Daedra. No, I don't worship the Daedra, though. And our ancestors, although, well, mine seem more demanding than most. I used to believe that Azura protected me because of what Mother told me. Yes, he thought he was Nerevar, reincarnated. Now I don't know what to think. Did Azura mislead my mother, or they say that Shelgorath, the mad god, takes many forms. Maybe it was just Mother's lies. You know, I'm not sure. I care what people believe anymore. I used to think it showed what kind of person someone was, what they valued, if they were good or bad. Now, I'm not sure it makes a difference. What matters is how you act. I've met lots of people I didn't always agree with, but they were still good people trying to make things better, like Mara Milo and Deviasphere. And you. Me? Yes, you. We've had our differences. Oh, yes. He got all flustered when people started telling me I was the Nerevarine. But I know you're a good person. You must be, to put up with me for so long. I never would have come this far if you hadn't helped me. I'd be dead in a ditch somewhere. It is true, but you did save my skin a few times yourself. Yeah, maybe you have a special talent for getting yourself in trouble. Yeah, I'm not putting up with you. I like your company. Unless he's whining. Well, thank you. I am glad. Wagonator, hello, welcome back. I am glad, really, though. I want you to know how honored I am to be traveling with you. And Mercury Bard, hello, lovely to see you as well. The gang's all here. I thought I would be named Nerevarine, but we have to continue with Julian's quest, so I think that will take us in the Red Mountain. We'll see. Do I have an opinion on the TS4 remaster? Yes, we've talked about it in the last couple of weeks. My opinion is I don't want to pay this much for the remaster. I think I will enjoy it, even though I will have to mod it because I was disappointed they did not fix some of the glaring issues. I'll try it in 2 or 3 years when it's 50% off. That's the idea. And by then, you know, there will be quite a few mods. So I will be able to tailor the game the way I want it. Hopefully it will be good. I'm looking forward to playing it, though to be fair, I think I would enjoy Sky Oblivion as much. Especially, I haven't followed the progress on Sky Oblivion as much as Skywind, but if the Sky Oblivion team works with the same philosophy as the Skywind team, I think Sky Oblivion is going to be amazing. And, you know, with Skywind, very often people say, oh, you're going to play it. Yes, I will play it, but I'm pretty sure I'll go back to Morrowind because Morrowind is Morrowind. With Oblivion, I'm not risking that because, you know, I don't want to go back to the vanilla Oblivion engine. I just don't want to. By then, Skyrim Remaster will be out and you can enjoy the game looking like every other game as well. Yeah. Do we need a Skyrim Remaster? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's... oh, no. Prove her innocence. Prove mother's innocence? You're assuming she is innocent, but if we find the place my father died, maybe we could learn more. Yes, that's what we have to do. We have to go to the Red Mountain region. We need to find a cave where the father died, and we have to appease the spirits and blah blah blah, and prove the mother's innocence. Then, and only then, can we be named Nerevarine for the Oshilaku. So let me see. That's my combat setup. From now on, I wish to wear these pauldrons with this armor. That is my town setup, exploration setup. This is what I wear when we're in town and we want people to like us. And I don't really need to be wearing those. No, that's fine. And that's my personality speechcraft mercantile loadout. We're going to the Red Mountain, guys. I'd like to sell the crap I collected. And when I say the crap I collected, these are going to be fairly valuable things. We'll sell them to whoever wants them and has a little bit of money to give us for it. That's it. I think I want to try to contact Arvesa. I don't know that she'll talk to me, but we'll try. At first you feel nothing, then an underlying panic envelops your mind. Before you can even register the emotion, the link is suppressed. Yeah, that was a long shot, I'm pretty sure. I think once we are